think a lot of you guys know how much I love these two little islands owned by Colombia, San Andres and Providencia, in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, about 200 miles from the nearest land and full of the friendliest people you're going to meet anywhere. How lucky were we to arrive on their Independence Day celebration? Remember last episode when we arrived and they kicked off the celebrations with a big street party. This weekend they've got a full docket of sail races with traditional sailboats built right here on the island. You gotta understand how small this island is, and to realize that everybody knows everybody is really cool. So for us to be able to be here and participate even as a spectator was so much fun. Capped off by the locals' own parade right before we get ready to set sail for San Andres. Sun's coming up, sails up. You know what that means? It's time to go sailing. So once again, we've enjoyed our time in Providencia, but it is time to go. San Andres, here we come. Alright, anchors away. You wanna bring it up? That means we're adrift. And that's my cue. Excuse me. San Andres, here we come. Breakfast time, eh, Tiki? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Tiki, having breakfast. Good girl. That's been an incredible day of sailing. As you can see, we're still under full sail and we've been smoking. It's been an awesome day sail. Wow, 60 miles we covered. I hope to get there before dinner time. you know, at least before dark at the latest, but we've been averaging over 8 knots, and I was hoping to average 5 knots because the forecast was pretty light. It was only calling for 8 to 10 knots of wind, but we've had 12 to 14 knots of wind, and we've been just flying. So consequently, it is only 1:30, and as you can see, San Andres right there. We're already on the coast. So we just got contacted a few minutes ago. Coast Guard was radioing for the unidentified vessel coming in, and I didn't know who they were looking for. They were calling for somebody in a direction that wasn't where we were, but then they called us by name, by a sophisticated lady, so they've got us in their circuit anyway. Knew that we were coming. So they confirmed who we were, who was on board, and what our intentions were, and said, welcome to San Andres. Approach the harbor and radio us when you reach the marker. So that's what we're doing now. But just enjoying the last few miles of the sail. As you can see, it's just beautiful out here. The seas are, you know, not flat, but they're not rough. It's really nice. We're just coasting along at over 8 knots right now. Beautiful. It is beautiful for sure. So very happy to be here. Looking forward to getting back to San Andres. It was always a favorite. Really cool island. It's got a good mix of a little bit of a city side and a little bit of a local side that's more, you know, just wilderness up in the jungle on the hills. And it's a really, really cool little island. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time here, maybe a little bit longer. Don't know yet. We'll find out as we get there. But almost there. About 20 minutes we should be at the range marker. Then on our way, then we turn back upwind. That will be cool. Very nice. Welcome to San Andres. And as you can see, yes, we are sailing into the harbor. So we got wind on the beam, beautiful sunny day, 12 to 14 knots of wind still. Taking us exactly where we want to go. Straight down the channel, as you can see, straight up there. So we're going to go straight up into the anchorage, and unless they request us to go to the marina for checking in or clearing the boat or anything, then we'll probably put into anchor just up forward, just up ahead here in front of the town. So that'll be our next stop, but we'll hear from Mr. Watson again on the radio soon probably, and he'll let us know where he wants us to go. But for now, I need to turn. Not supposed to go between red markers. The green ones are over there. -10, skipper.
Tony boss.
Oh, you're ahead of me, thanks. Wow, that's some blue right there, holy crap.
We're pretty water.
That's gorgeous. What do you think, Tiki? Pretty cool? Pretty cool? Yeah, we home at San Andres. Woohoo! We home. Yeah, San Andres. Woohoo! Hey, pretty girl. Hey, pretty girl. It was a good sail, eh, Tiki? Yeah, even for you.
That was a really nice sail.
Tiki even got candy. It's going to be hyper later. Good girl. Still sailing and on approach for the anchorage. I don't know if we'd be able to make it because it's upwind. We got the wind at 30 degrees and we're just creeping forward on just the mainsail. So you can see there's our wind, 13 knots at 30 to 40 degrees. We're making about 3 knots. Just sailing under main. So we're going to pull up right up over by that monohull. We'll go just a little forward of his bow off the starboard side, and then left the main straight upwind, stall it, drop the anchor. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it goes. We got 8 feet under us, so lots of room. And then we'll drop. So yeah, it's a little crowded in behind these other guys, so I'm going to stay out on this side for now. We can move later if we need to, but we'll wait till we get checked in and everything and then go from there. Okay, drop the anchor. And Jared, you can drop the mainsail. And welcome to San Andres. We are here. Time to settle in, do a little work, have a little fun, keep the project going. Nice. Great ending to a great day sail. Sail straight into San Andres Harbor in Colombia and drop the anchor under sail. Doesn't get much better than that. And nobody arrested us. That's good news. I'd love to say we didn't need the engine for anything, but we still got to set the anchor just for safety. We want to know it's dug in for sure, so fire the engine up for that. Got the snubber on and put it in reverse. Okay. Check for our drift. So far so good. Give it a little bit more throttle. Make sure we're not drifting past any of these boats. And so far as you can see, it looks pretty steady. Nothing's moving. Muy bueno. We're set. Okay, everything's good. Shutting down. And that's it. Finally. Now we can say welcome to San Andres. So we'll be here for a little while at anchor unless they tell us to come into the marina. So we'll just wait to hear from our agent and see what he says. And go from there. Julian Watson, Sophisticated Lady Channel 1-2. Do you copy?
Roger that, Captain. Roger that. Welcome again, and whenever you're ready, I am here at the marina to practice your clearance. Over.
Okay, we just set up in the outside of the anchorage, so we'll get ready to hoist the dinghy, or sorry, drop the dinghy now and come in with our paperwork. I'm not sure where the marina is, but I think there's only one. Is that correct?
Near that, you will see a gas pump on the side of the road, and at the wharf there you will see like a trawler dock up there, and also two sailing boats beside that. Over.
Okay, yeah, we should be ready to come in within about 10 to 15 minutes, just shutting things down here, making sure the anchor was set, and getting the dinghy in the water as we speak.
No problem, Captain. I will be here within a new one. Any other requests? I remain on 16.
Roger that. Thank you, sir. This is Sophisticated Lady Clear to 16 out. All right, good to go. Time to go get our clearance. Yeah, Colombia is one of those places where you can't just move from harbor to harbor without them knowing where you are. They actually want you to physically clear the boat in and out because, of course, they have a lot of control issues with who's coming in and out of their waters with boats and what's on the boats, who's on the boats, etc. So, much like it was in Cuba, we have to clear in and out of each harbor. They give us a paper to go, and then we clear into the next one with another agent here, and they just verify who's on board, what we're doing, where we're going, and so forth. So that's what we'll do with Mr. Watson next. He's our agent for San Andres, so we're gonna go meet with him once the dinghy's in the water.
We're eavesdropping on the radio.
How we doing?
We can tell you where the marina is.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we were just looking. We're like, where exactly are we going?
Behind the blue fishing boat.
Okay.
Going behind it.
You'll see the
Okay.
Texaco up
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And so you just kind of aim for the Texaco. And see where that blue sailboat is?
Yep.
Blue wall? That is the marina right there.
So
And the
you go
trawler
to left
beside
of
it.
yourself.
So you just go in and around the back. There's see there's a sport fisher right there by the blue sailboat.
Yeah.
On the
Right,
left
okay.
hand side. Just go around that. There's like a couple docks there. Just right the dock.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
That's where
Bye-bye, Tiki. Mr. Watson.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Captain Rick, how are you doing, sir?
Julian, how are you, sir?
Yes, sir. Welcome again.
Good to see you again.
Yes, sir. The officer from Captain Apur.
Hola. Hola.
Yeah, we have all our paperwork. Paperwork, we.
So San Andres was Amy and Jared's hop-off point, and then it would just be Madalena and I for a while. We're gonna spend some time here, cause, well, I love it here. And next crew doesn't arrive for a while, so I've got a big shipment of packages coming in from Miami next week. So meantime, I'll be working on some projects, and we'll just be hanging out. And after finishing a big trip like this, that sounds awesome. It is Friday night. We are in Colombia, and I've been working my butt off for days, so we decided to take tonight off and go hang out and have dinner ashore. So we are here in San Andres, and it is a beautiful evening, and we're just on our way down towards where we're gonna go have some dinner. We're thinking burgers, maybe, you know, I don't know. Haven't had one in a while. But it looks like there's some kind of a festival going on or something. Wow, what's going on? Wow, look at this. Well, that looks cool. And it's only 7 o'clock. I can imagine it's going to be quite a bit more fun by the time we come back. So we're going to go have dinner because we're starving. And then we'll come back and see what the party looks like then. Where do you want to sit?
In the same table?
Sure.
Hamburguesa bistro con doble queso.
Dos hamburguesas bistro con doble queso, listo, con famoso.
Y la otra vez
Salud.
salud.
And this is where we had dinner last time, and it was good, so we're back. Gonna try the burgers tonight. And a little bit of red. Sorry, vino tinto. Gracias, amigo. That's a nice looking burger, huh?
Yeah, it's like American. I don't know. It's Colombian burger. Find some here.
Okay, I'm hungry, gotta go. Okay, on our way to customs. Hopefully our paperwork's all in order. Paid lots of money for the paperwork, so hopefully it's all good. And we get our clearance and go get our shipment. Fingers crossed. If there's one thing that my fellow sailors will want to know, it's that San Andres is a completely duty-free port, meaning you can have anything you want shipped here, and as a yacht in transit, there is no duty or taxes or customs. Every single week they have a ship that arrives here directly from Miami, and you can put anything you want on that ship up to 40 cubic feet regardless of weight for $150. Never a dull moment when things don't go as planned, but they won't let me in because I don't have long pants on. Go figure. So Julian's got long pants, so he's gonna go and claim the shipment, bring it out, and I guess we check it all out here. Now this was a very large shipment that I had arriving. It was over 75 cubic feet and about 800 pounds because we were replacing our entire electrical system. Add in about 20 miscellaneous packages from Amazon, and it was a big shipment. But even at 75 cubic feet, I think the bill all in was around $350 US, including all the waybills and paperwork for the shipping company here in San Andres. I've been to a lot of islands in the Caribbean, and that is pretty hard to beat, so definitely something to keep in mind. Okay. Now the fun begins. I don't know if he wants to go on the side or at the back. Today is a special day, we hope. Fingers crossed. The box, the missing package has finally supposedly arrived, but we're gonna find out. We're just at the shipping company here now, which is this great big but white building here that's right off the front of our bow as we're at anchor out there, and they're the ones that manage the whole shipping company. So they got us all 18 of the 19 packages last time. And hopefully today we get the 19th box, which is of course the one from my parents again. Remember the last one that got lost on its way to Colombia in Cartagena, or no, Santa Marta. So yeah, a bit of an ordeal. Of course, it's always got my important paperwork, registration for the boat, driver's license renewals, all that stuff. So I'm an invalid person until I get this box. So hopefully the box is here. Yeah, we're just coming outside the office now. Where are you? And it's Julian. And he has the box. A box, hopefully it's the box.
Wonderful.
Oh, that must have been a trip. Tell me, what's the story?
Okay, the box was
We got the box.
in the warehouse in Miami, but finally, the final, find it.
We got it.
This Olga from the shipping line, take it for us and give it to me.
Okay, awesome. Muchas gracias, Julian. We've been waiting over a month. This one got lost in transit, and today we celebrate in Colombia. It finally found us. How cool is that? So thanks to Mom for getting it all shipped in the first place. Sorry the company in Miami lost it for a while, but this box has a very small piece of my life in it because it's one from my parents. So it's all the stuff from Canada that I've been waiting for and waiting for and waiting for. And registration for the boat, replacement ID, lots of stuff. So you're gonna see that later, but for now, cheers, it's here. We got the package, man. Gracias. And now you get to meet our new crew. We've got Brian on board from Ireland and Amalia from Colombia. The two of them live in Cartagena and are refitting their own sailboat for long-term cruising, so they decided to tag along with us and get a little bit of offshore experience as we leave San Andres headed for Panama. It's about 250 miles and usually takes about 36 hours to get there, so an overnight sail. And now that we finally got the missing box on board, we can start getting ready to move.
3, 2, 1, action.
Oh. All right, the big moment. Let's hope it's the right box. Ooh, la piste de resistance. This is something I've been waiting for a long time. Uh-oh. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for receiving and sending this to me. I got a nice picture of them holding it. They were the first ones to hold it. And now they've sent it to me and I finally got it, and it was lost. Can you imagine? You only get one of these and they lost it. The shipping company. Unbelievable, but we got it back, so all is forgiven.
eyes for a minute. Close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. Water's getting deep now. Water's getting deep now. Follow me around. Yeah. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, let me down. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Close your eyes for a minute. Close your eyes for a second. I won't change my